up with y'all? I'm back with another reaction. And now this one kind of makes sense. I mean, people are mad in the comments, but I think it kind of makes sense. Just based upon morals and ethics. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into this clip.
I'm not dating a man that does not come from a two-parent household. I don't care what race you are.
You came from a two-parent household?
No, but I'm gonna explain to you why. There's a big difference with the man who was raised with his mother and father versus a man who was just raised with his mother. And I had the pleasure of marrying a guy who was raised by his mom, and I dated seriously a guy who was raised by both parents. It's a big difference. And coming from a household where I was raised by my mom, as a grown woman, I'm telling you, it's a difference.
I do agree that there is a difference, but I can't necessarily say that I'm only going to deal with men who came from a two-parent household, because I didn't come from a two-parent household. So I can't put judgment on another person and say that's what you have to have. But have you worked, and do you acknowledge that because you didn't have that you do have some deficiencies?
Yeah,
I know as a woman I have some deficiencies, and it took me a while to know that. Mm-hmm. But I realized that I do have some deficiencies. And of course, like he stated, it's a constant work in progress.
Right.
I have to check myself when dating a man and he says a certain thing and he's like, I don't like that you did that. I have to then check myself and say, you know what, I'm sorry.
Now that you've heard all that, that is something that I kind of believe in, that people who come from a two-parent household have more love in their household. Even if they've seen, a lot of different things that have happened, fathers and mothers go through things, and that's not always, bad or good, because that's just a relationship. But at the end of the day, people who come from a two-parent household are more loved. They know how to show love. They know how to be a person. You know what I mean? I don't know how to, it doesn't make sense like that, but they know how to be a real person. They're not always in, yes, they go to survival mode. They know how to get out of the grind. They know how to do all those things. But at the end of the day, they understand that love is the reason that brought us together. So whether we're going through things or not going through things, they know family values. And they know, just certain things. When you grow up in a household with just your mother, you have the emotional connection that your mother gives you. So as a man, that might destroy you. That might make you more emotional, more willing to jump off the edge and this and that. Or it might make you resent women, because there's plenty of men who resent women of their race because they grew up with a woman of their race that they didn't truly, love, or they love their parents, but they didn't have that connection that you would want, So growing up in a two-parent household, you actually get to see that a father in the household helps. The structure of a child, the way that he grows into the adult, or the woman grows into the adult they become, is based off of a man being there after a certain age and a woman being there during a certain age. During the young ages, the woman's supposed to nurture and care, and that's supposed to be what builds that kid up and just grows them. And then when he gets into his teenage years, him or her need to learn that the world doesn't care about emotions. It's all about logic and things that you need to fix and things that you need to grow from. You know what I mean? And fathers are things that will teach you that. So having both parents in the household is great. I grew up with both of my parents. They weren't in the same household, but I grew up with both. I knew that my father had more direction. My mom was more loving, and she disciplined how she disciplined. My mom is a Crip, so I grew up a little different. I grew up with gang members, you feel me? So I was a little rough with my mom, on my mom's side of the family. With my dad's side of the family, it was more structure. They want structure. They want things to be done a certain way, and it teaches you later on down the line that he wasn't doing it for no reason. He was just putting you in path to be a better person and to have everything together, because this world ain't gonna teach you how to have your shit together. So how do y'all feel? Comment down below. Leave me y'all notes.